What's going on, Patriots fans? We're going to be breaking down the latest news and rumors going on around training camp, and the player that we're going to talk about, it's NKeal Harry. Now, usually when we talk about Harry, there's a lot of trade rumors going on, and we will get to some trade stuff at the end of today's video, but I'm actually going to give a lot of love and hype to Harry, who has actually been one of the better-looking players at Patriots training camp. So far, so good. He's come in, he's been a professional. Even though he asked for a trade, he has showed up to Patriots training camp every single day and given 110%, and that's all you could possibly ask for. There was a report that Harry was the best player, or the MVP, if you will, of Wednesday's training camp for the New England Patriots. He had 6 targets from Cam Newton, decided to catch all 6 of them, even took one to the house, which is definitely what you like to see. But ever since the Pats decided to draft Harry in the first round, number 31 overall back in 2019, hasn't been very good. One of the biggest reasons why him and even his agent went on to say that he decided to ask for a trade is because he didn't get enough opportunities. And I believe it's like 76 targets his first 2 seasons, 45 grabs, 414 yards, only a 9.2 average and 4 touchdowns. Now, some of the quarterback play has been great. 2019, it was Tom Brady. Last season, Cam Newton, this Patriots offense, it definitely struggled. But I saw this really awesome quote here from Patriots wide receiver coach Troy Brown on Harry, and it was NKeal. He came into camp with a great attitude, ready to go, in shape, and he's out here just like the rest of the guys in the group. He's fighting for a spot, and he's done everything so far that we've asked him to do. So after all these positive reports from Patriots camp, from all these beat writers, and from me now, saying that, like, yes, this man, he's looked very, very good, looks very motivated, the question that I'm going to ask all y'all is, do you want the Patriots to trade Harry? I want you to type Y for yes and for no. I think the reason why this is such a difficult question is because anytime you draft somebody in round 1, you know the talent's there, and you're hoping that sooner or later it blossoms. You also know, though, that it might never happen, and maybe the Patriots thought that it might never happen when they went out and they signed Nelson Agholor in free agency. They went out, they added Kendrick Bourne, they have Jacoby Myers as well, and Harry could be this wide receiver 4. I still think that ultimately he makes the roster if he's not traded, but you could also see maybe the Patriots beat writers are trying to spark a little interest around him, right? Maybe there could be a little bit of heat in terms of, okay, maybe if we hype up Harry at training camp and say that he's been the MVP and that he's been one of the best players out there, who knows? Maybe you could see some teams out there looking to go out and trading for the former first-round pick. I don't always know if that's the case. I mean, usually that's not what happens, but I do know this. Usually in the middle of August, usually in the offseason is what we like to call here around Chat Sports, hype season. So that could be potentially what you're seeing here. Or it's the 3rd year, one of the most popular years for the wide receiver group to really take that breakout. And if you guys know what fantasy football is, and when a receiver enters that 3rd year, it usually is known as that breakout year. Could we actually be seeing a motivated, a healthy NKeal Harry? And finally, his trade value is rising because of it. We could potentially see. All I know is this, though, to make sure that you guys never miss anything, make sure you're always staying tuned in here, because I don't want you to miss anything going on around the New England Patriots. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe, because if you made it this far in the video, that means I'm doing something halfway decent around here. That might surprise you, but we're free, and we are able to stay free because the more subscribers we get, the more videos we can do. So if you want more news, you want more rumors, whether you're on your way to work listening, whether you're dropping a number 2 right now, if you are, seriously, type 2 down in the comments. I'd love to see it. But seriously, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you watch the videos. We got a lot of fun stuff for you coming up this offseason.